This just in, Barkington, usually a quiet town, woke up to what seemed like an ordinary morning. But as the sun rose, so did the tension. By 10 a.m. the town square was the scene of unprecedented chaos. Hundreds of wiener dogs, all in matching hot dog suits, flooded the streets. The peaceful morning was shattered by barking, yipping, and the thunder of tiny paws. Eyewitnesses report that Barkington has become the epicenter of the world's first ever hot dog emergency. What started as a quirky event quickly spiraled into a spectacle no one could have predicted. The source? A pet bakery on Main Street advertising National Dachshund Day. The flyer was clear: hot dog suits required. The scent of fresh-baked treats lured in every dog and news crew in town. The rules stated only 25 dogs allowed, but hope, and hot dog suits, sprang eternal. Apparently, the dachshunds didn't get the memo. Or maybe they just didn't care. The bakery owner, interviewed live, smiled for the camera, saying, "What could possibly go wrong?" Moments later the answer was clear. The calm before the storm was over. By noon the streets were packed. Hot dog-suited dachshunds arrived by the dozen, on leashes, in strollers, even in wagons. It was as if every wiener dog in the region had been summoned. Every single dog wore a hot dog suit. The uniformity was both adorable and alarming. The parade began, but quickly turned into a stampede. The street became a river of hot dog costumes, surging forward with unstoppable force. Onlookers laughed, filmed, and tried to stay out of the way. Firefighters attempted to direct traffic, but the wiener wave was unstoppable. The dogs reveled in the attention, basking in their moment of fame. Suddenly, the dogs formed a conga line, tails wagging in perfect rhythm, owners joining in the fun. A spontaneous limbo contest broke out. Being long and low was a clear advantage. Soon the bakery was out of treats. The floor was a sea of crumbs, the air filled with laughter and barking. Over the loudspeaker, "If your wiener is loose, please claim it at the gazebo." The crowd erupted in laughter as owners searched for their runaway pups. Barkington's dignity was officially toast. The town sign now read, "Home of the Hot Dog Emergency." By late afternoon, the mayor declared a state of hot dog emergency. The crowd cheered, the dogs barked, and the mayor sighed, already dreading next year. The parade ended with a mass nap in the shade, hundreds of tired, happy hot dog-suited dachshunds, and one very empty treat jar. But just as the town began to recover, something incredible happened. The hot dog-suited dachshunds started gathering, moving in perfect unison. Before anyone could react, the dogs merged, forming a colossal, towering hot dog robot. The crowd stared in disbelief as the robot waved a giant paw, casting a hot dog-shaped shadow over Barkington. And as the world's first hot dog robot loomed over the town, the camera zoomed in on a man in the background, eating a hot dog, utterly unfazed, savoring every bite. 1 month later, Barkington braced itself as another wiener dog stampede swept through town. The event became a beloved monthly tradition, drawing crowds and dachshunds from far and wide. For 50 years, the hot dog emergency was celebrated with laughter, treats, and the occasional runaway pup. But on the 50th anniversary, something was different. The dogs, now seasoned veterans of the parade, sensed a change in the air. As the festivities reached their peak, the hot dog-suited dachshunds paused, looked at each other, and instead of forming a robot, they began stacking themselves into a mysterious, swirling tower. The crowd watched in awe and confusion as the tower spun faster and faster, glowing with an eerie light. Suddenly, the tower burst apart, sending hundreds of hot dog-suited dachshunds gently floating down like confetti, each one landing perfectly on its owner's lap. The crowd erupted in cheers, but the mayor, now much older, simply muttered, "Next year we're switching to cat costumes."